All right, our next topic I want to talk about. What is the difference between a bystander and a defender? Those are two different words. We might have heard about them. Bystander and a defender. Tiff. Okay, so a bystander is someone who is just going to watch the bullying that is happening. And a defender is going to do what? Jess.
To defend the person who is being bullied.
Okay, is going to defend the person that is being bullied. What would that look like in both roles? What would that look like? Chase, let's start with a bystander. What would a bystander look like?
Somebody was standing there just watching. They'd be just like standing there.
Okay, Chase, are they actually going to take part in the bullying?
Not really.
Are they going to take part in helping the person who is being bullied? No. And most times, they aren't involved at all. They're just standing there. They're just watching. But believe it or not, that's who we want to target. We want to look at those students as Elko, and we want to say, let's get that group of bystanders, and let's involve them, and let's make them aware of what bullying is and how we can solve that. Because we want them to become involved and approach that situation and possibly become a defender. So what is a defender? What does that look like? We talked a little bit about what it is. What does it look like? Simon.
Somebody that's helping the person that's being.
Okay. Somebody that is going to help the person that is being bullied. Like what? What would they do? Mason.
They'd go and talk to them about what they did wrong.
Would they go up to that person, Mason, and would they shove them and holler at them? What would they do?
They'd just say that they did something wrong in a kind way and then walk away.
Yes, remember that first rule. It is important to be respectful. Okay, so even though you are approaching someone who has done something wrong, you're going to be respectful to them. You're going to remind them about what they are doing is wrong, and then your next step and your final step is to do what? Everybody. Tell a teacher or an adult. That is very important to make sure you are doing that. So, I'm hoping by discussing the difference between a bystander and a defender, most of you should know that you want to be what? Go ahead, everyone. You want to defend. You want to defend the person who is being involved in that bullying situation. You want to help them in as many ways as possible, whether it's approaching the student who is doing the bullying or whether it's just telling. Sometimes that's okay. If you are just telling, that's great. You're being proactive. You're taking part in that bullying situation in a positive manner. Okay? And last but not least, I want to talk about what is respect. We're coming up on our character trait for this month, so I'd like to talk a little bit about that. And it is one of our most important rules here at Elko. So what is respect? What does it mean to you? Let's start with what is respect. Taylor.
Someone when they're talking, or if a children's just speaking.
Okay. Respecting your peers. Taylor was just talking. You guys were all being what? Quiet. You were listening to what she had to say. That is showing respect. What else? Tiff. Giving compliments. That's huge. That's something that is often overlooked, but it is very important to give compliments. Very good, Tiff. What else would be respectful? Chase. Raising your hand. Notice Chase had just raised his hand before I could call on him. So raising your hand does show a sign of respect to the teacher or to the person who is asking the question. Very good. How would you show respect to your teacher? How would you show respect to your teacher? Alexis. By listening. What would that look like? We kind of talked about that earlier. Blaine, what might that look like?
By like not interrupting the teacher while it's talking.
Okay, maybe not interrupting your teacher. What would you not be doing? What would you not be doing? Taylor.
The person next to you.
Right. If you are ready to learn, you're not going to be talking to the person next to you. Am I going to be slouched in my chair? Am I going to have my head down on my desk? No. I'm going to be ready to learn. I have that pencil in my hand. I have my paper out. My book is opened. I'm showing respect. So believe it or not, by being ready to learn, you are being respectful. Now here's a hard one. What if we're talking about something that is not a person, like a building, Elko Intermediate School? How do I show respect for Elko Intermediate School? Okay, maybe if you're outside at recess, it wouldn't be a good idea to start throwing stuff at it, would it? What else? How else can you be respectful to the building? Mason.
Don't mess up the stuff and get it unorganized.
Okay, maybe in the room, the way that the things are situated. You don't want to be pulling papers all around. You don't want to move anything. That is a sign of respect. What else? Let's say there's a pencil on the ground, and you know the pencil is possible of it's very possible that it could make a mark on the ground. Will you kick it and make stray marks along the hallway? Jess, what would you do?
I would pick it up.
And do what?
Put it back.
Maybe put it back to where it belongs, or throw it away. Okay? So doing your part to make sure that Elko is a clean place, making sure that it is a safe place, is being respectful. Okay, very good. Vandalism, that's a definite no-no. That would definitely be disrespectful to the school, and on top of that, to the earth. So we're going on a bigger scale here, talking about littering, vandalism, on a big scale. So not only to Elko, but to our earth. Very good, guys. You guys all did such an excellent job here today. I'm very proud of you. Keep up the good work here at Elko, and remember, bystander or defender. At this time, I would like to allow all classroom teachers to take a minute or two and discuss some of the topics that we have talked about today at our Bullycast meeting. Thank you for your time and have a great day.